Hi everyone and welcome to Classic American Car. In today's video, we're diving into some classic cars available on the marketplace for some seriously low prices. Stick around to see some fantastic deals and also for the purchase link. It is in the description of this video.
Number 1. Unrestored and unforgettable. Offered at $6,000 or best offer in Birmingham, Alabama. This 1987 Buick Regal Limited Coupe 2D is a rare find for those who appreciate true vintage muscle in untouched condition. With 111,111 miles showing on the odometer, this car stands as a classic survivor project that hasn't been restored or heavily modified, leaving you with a blank canvas full of potential, finished in a bold and timeless red exterior. This two-door Regal sports the iconic T-top roof, adding an extra level of character and desirability. While it does require a full interior replacement and overall restoration, the bones are there, solid and full of potential. Under the hood sits a 350 small block V8 engine, giving it plenty of muscle to back up its looks. The automatic transmission is in place, making it an easier platform to build on whether you're restoring for shows, cruising, or creating your own custom street machine. This is not a car that's ready to drive home today. It's a project, plain and simple. But for those who've been searching for a true 80s GM coupe with classic lines, original styling, and a body that's worth saving, this Regal Limited is a great place to start. Whether you're a first-time restorer or a seasoned builder, this car offers plenty of promise, and the seller is open to serious offers, so bring your best deal and your vision. A clean Alabama project like this doesn't come around every day. Number 2. Muscle meets utility in vintage form, listed for just $2,000 or best offer in Woodstock, Georgia. This 1973 Buick Regal is a raw slice of American automotive history, and a great opportunity for anyone looking to take on a true vintage project. With only 500 miles reportedly traveled since its most recent work, this Regal is a project car in need of cosmetic love, but the engine is said to run smoothly, giving you a strong mechanical foundation to build on, dressed in a vibrant yellow exterior with a beige interior. This Buick offers a cool 70s throwback look that's ready to be revived and customized. The automatic transmission is intact, and the vehicle runs on standard gasoline. Mechanically, it's sound a major plus for any project car, and the seller is very upfront about what it needs, mainly bodywork and interior attention. That means you get to take it from here and put your personal touch on every aspect. The seller is open to negotiation, but they're accepting cash only, so come prepared if you're ready to talk numbers. This is the kind of classic you don't see every day, especially at this price point. Whether you're after a weekend project, a base for a full custom build, or just want to own a slice of Buick history, this Regal is ready for someone with the vision and drive to bring it back to life. Number 3. Understated, comfortable, and built to last, priced at just $800 or best offer in an unbeatable deal. This 2003 Lincoln Town Car Executive Livery Sedan 4D is located in Georgia and offers an amazing value for anyone needing a comfortable, reliable ride or a sturdy base for a creative custom. With 142,000 miles on the odometer, this full-size luxury sedan still runs strong and smooth. The gold exterior pairs well with the rich brown interior, giving the car a traditional yet elegant look. Mechanically, it's in solid shape with no known issues, according to the seller. Both the air conditioning blows cold and the heat works well, making it a great choice for year-round driving comfort. The seller notes that the car has never been smoked in and has never been wrecked. Two big pluses for buyers concerned about cleanliness and safety history. Whether you're looking for a reliable daily driver, a limousine-style cruiser, or something to modify into a cool VIP-style custom ride, this town car has what you need to get started, and at a fraction of what you might expect to pay for just $800 or potentially less if you make the right offer. This town car is a steal. The seller is also open to trades for a smaller vehicle, so there may be room to get creative in your deal. If you're in the market for a classic American full-size sedan with plenty of life left in it, this one is well worth a look. Number 4, clean, confident, and built to cruise. This one's for the true GM lovers out there. For $3,000 or best offer in Chatsworth, Georgia, you can scoop up a real deal 1984 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS roller, and it's got all the right pieces to kick off your next custom build. Let's be clear, this is a roller chassis, meaning there's no engine under the hood. But it does come with a turbo 400 transmission equipped with a 2,800 stall converter, which alone is a great value. And there's also a full fuel system already installed, complete with a 10-gallon fuel cell tucked neatly in the trunk. One less thing to worry about when planning your swap. The body wears the unmistakable Monte Carlo SS styling and features a 6-inch outlaw-style cowl hood, giving it an aggressive stance that demands attention. Inside, you'll find aftermarket racing-style seats, offering a modern touch to an otherwise vintage interior layout. Yes, there's a bit of rust in the rear floor pan, common for cars of this age, but it's nothing a motivated builder can't handle. The seller had big plans to swap this car and build it into something special. But life had other priorities. Now it's someone else's turn to finish the vision. The car is being sold with a bill of sale only, no title, as cars from 1985 and earlier don't require one in Georgia. And no, the seller will not part it out, so please don't ask. Bonus: they've got an aluminum radiator available that can be added for extra cash. Bring a trailer. This one doesn't drive, but it's absolutely worth trailering home. Open to trades and offers, so if you're ready to dive into a Monte SS project, this one checks a lot of boxes. Number 5, luxury with mileage to spare, located in sunny Jacksonville, Florida, and listed at $5,000 or best offer. This 1992 Cadillac Elorado is a low-mileage American classic that's ready for someone who values comfort, class, and clean. Vintage presentation. With only 63,000 original miles, this car is just getting started. It comes with a clean title in hand, and according to the seller, everything about this Cadillac reflects careful ownership and pride of preservation. The standout purple exterior gives it a unique and distinguished presence, perfectly complemented by a plush beige interior that speaks to the car's upscale intentions from the start. Under the hood is the trusted 4.9 LV8 engine, which runs beautifully and is paired with a smooth shifting automatic transmission. Whether you're gliding through town or cruising the highway, the ride is described as soft and cloud-like. Everything you'd expect from a classic Cadillac. The only minor issue noted is a faint rattle over bumpy roads, likely caused by worn stabilizer links, a common, easily fixable issue on cars of this vintage. The radio isn't working, but otherwise, the vehicle is in excellent mechanical shape. This is the kind of Cadillac that's becoming harder and harder to find, especially in such well-kept condition with such low mileage. Whether you're a collector, a weekend cruiser, or just someone who appreciates the unmistakable feel of a true American luxury coupe, this Eldorado delivers the full package, still available as long as the ad is up and the seller is willing to talk numbers if you're serious. Don't miss the chance to own a clean classic caddy that still turns heads. Number 6, a true time capsule in silver luxury, offered at $6,999 in Inverness, Florida. This 1987 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz is the kind of classic that makes you stop and stare, not just because of its striking presence, but because of how remarkably well it's been preserved over the years, showing only 47,000 original miles on the odometer. This car is a true survivor that has lived a pampered, sheltered life. It was originally purchased at a Meckham auction as a pristine garage-kept example, and it has continued to be treated as a collector-grade piece of American automotive history, finished in a clean, radiant silver exterior paired with a tasteful gray interior. This Eldorado captures everything that defined Cadillac luxury in the late 1980s: plushness, refinement, and an effortless driving experience. It's powered by a reliable gasoline engine paired with a smooth automatic transmission, delivering a comfortable ride that still holds up to modern standards. Inside, you'll find a cabin that feels untouched, with everything from the seats to the door panels retaining their original materials in mint condition. The digital dashboard, a high-tech feature for its time, still lights up, but does need some work. A few capacitors have burnt out, which the seller suspects might require either a motherboard repair or a complete dash replacement. Due to this, the car is being offered wholesale directly to the public. Still, that doesn't take away from the fact that everything else on this car works perfectly. The original radio, the air conditioning, the power windows, power seats, power mirrors, interior lighting all function as intended, showing how well this car was built and cared for. This is not your average used Cadillac. This is a true collector's piece. Where else will you find an '87 Eldorado Biarritz in this kind of preserved condition, with such low mileage and at a price that doesn't demand collector-level cash? Whether you're looking to cruise through town in style or roll up to a Saturday night car show with something unique, this Eldorado fits the bill. It's a turnkey classic that doesn't just look the part, it lives up to the legacy of Cadillac elegance. Number 7, tiny dimensions, huge personality, for $7,800 or best offer in Blue Ridge, Georgia. You're looking at a rare and utterly charming piece of post-war automotive history, a 1957 Nash Metropolitan. This little yellow and black coupe might be compact in size, but it packs a ton of vintage charm, character, and collectability. Showing just 10,000 miles. This car stands out with its quirky proportions, playful two-tone paint scheme, and classic 1950s design cues. Powered by a gasoline engine paired with an automatic transmission, it's as easy to drive as it is to love. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just wants something fun and conversation-worthy for local car shows, this Metropolitan has everything going for it. The car's exterior has been maintained in cheerful yellow with a black roof and accents, while the interior follows suit with black upholstery that looks tidy and era-correct. It's a vehicle that brings smiles wherever it goes. You won't find many Metropolitans out there in such good condition, and even fewer at this price point. Don't miss your chance to own a tiny time machine that's full of personality and a guaranteed head turner every time you hit the road. Number 8, brown, bold, and built for utility. This 1983 Chevrolet El Camino, offered firmly at $4,000 in Vicksburg, Mississippi, is the kind of vintage vehicle that blurs the lines between car and truck in the most iconic way possible. With 140,000 miles on the odometer, this El Camino is ready for someone who appreciates its rugged style and timeless practicality, finished in a brown exterior that gives it a classic, no-nonsense look. This El Camino represents an era when vehicles were built tough and designed with purpose. Under the hood is a dependable automatic drivetrain that still performs well, making it an ideal platform for a daily driver, a weekend hauler, or even a resto mod project if you're so inclined. Though the ad doesn't go into much detail, the price and presentation make it clear. This is a clean, no-frills El Camino that's ready for its next chapter. Whether you're cruising down the highway or loading up the bed at your local hardware store, this '83 Chevy is a throwback to a simpler time and a vehicle that can still earn its keep today. Number 9, muscle looks with modern drivability, priced at $7,500 or best offer in Valdosta, Georgia. This 1989 Chevrolet Caprice Classic isn't just a well-kept example of late '80s American iron. It's a smooth-running cruiser with a clean, updated feel. With just 10,000 miles, likely on a refreshed or rebuilt drivetrain, this Caprice is a comfortable, road-ready machine that blends old-school looks with modern practicality, wearing a glossy blue paint job that gives it street presence without being over the top. This Caprice has clearly been cared for. The seller notes that there's nothing wrong with the car at all. It runs well, drives strong, and doesn't need a thing. They're only parting ways with it because they have too many vehicles in the garage. No lowball offers will be entertained here. And it's easy to see why. At $7,500, this Caprice represents strong value for anyone looking for a clean, unmolested, and fully functional classic. Take it anywhere. It's built for the road, and it's built to last. Whether you're adding to a collection or looking for a unique daily, this Chevy checks all the boxes. Number 10, Budget beater with bones worth saving, this 1996 Mercury Grand Marquis LS is being offered at just $1,000 in Columbus, Georgia cash only, with title in hand. It's not perfect, and the seller is upfront about that, but if you're after a cheap, full-size American sedan with some life left in it, this one is worth a look, with roughly 157,000 miles on the clock. Exact mileage can't be confirmed at the moment due to a dead battery. This Grand Marquis was driven regularly until recently when the owner replaced it with an SUV. The car has mechanical issues with the air conditioning and power windows, and the interior and exterior are in rough shape as reflected clearly. In the photos, however, the 4.6 LV8 engine and the transmission are reportedly solid, and the car benefits from a battery that's less than a year old and a full set of tires that were replaced just last year. It's been sitting for a few weeks, but with a jump start and a bit of love, it could be back on the road without too much fuss. This isn't a showpiece. It's a $1,000 cruiser for someone who needs cheap wheels, a parts donor, or a platform to slowly bring back to life. If you're mechanically inclined and not afraid of a project, this big Mercury could be a solid starting point at a rock-bottom price. Number 11, budget-friendly muscle that's still got some fight left in it. This 1993 Mercury Cougar XR-7 Coupe 2D is being offered at a firm price of just $500 in Calhoun, Georgia. With 181,705 miles showing on the odometer, this old school coupe might not be a showroom stunner anymore, but there's still plenty of value packed into its sleek black-on-black frame. It's equipped with an automatic transmission and runs on regular gasoline, offering a respectable fuel economy of 17 mpg in the city, 24 mpg on the highway, and an overall combined figure of about 20 mpg, not too shabby for a 90s V8 coupe. Now, let's be honest here, this isn't a jump in and drive it home kind of car unless you come prepared. You'll need to bring your own battery to fire it up, and even then, the seller isn't recommending you try to drive it off the property without some TLC first. That said, it could technically be driven with that new battery. The main issues are mechanical. Specifically, it needs a new heater core and the cam bearings are worn out. If you're mechanically inclined or looking for a low-cost project car with potential, this could be a great platform to build on. The bones are there, the price is right, and with a little love and wrench work, this Mercury could roar again. Number 12, built to haul, ready to work, this 2007 Ford F-250 Super Duty Crew Cab FX4 8-foot bed pickup is listed at $2,500 in Daphne, Alabama. With 170,000 miles on the odometer, this heavy-duty diesel truck has seen its fair share of road and work, but it's still got a lot of life left in it for someone who knows what they're doing under the hood. Dressed in a tough gray-on-gray color combo inside and out, this rig is powered by the infamous 6.0L Power-Stroke turbo diesel engine, a powerhouse known for its towing capability, especially when properly maintained. However, this particular truck does need some attention before it's road ready. The oil pressure pump is reportedly bad, so you'll need to take care of that before getting it back in service. The seller does have the title in hand, which makes the process easier if you're ready to buy and dive into repairs. Whether you're looking for a workhorse for your business, a farm truck, or even a 6.0 project to bulletproof, this F250 has serious potential for the right buyer willing to invest some time and elbow grease. Number 13, Heavyduty Vintage with classic highway cred, offered at $3,500 or best reasonable offer in Stark, Florida. This 1977 Dodge Aspen is a throwback to a different era of American motoring, when mid-size cars were built like tanks and styled with confidence. Though the odometer shows a likely rolled-over figure of 99,999 miles, the car's age and condition suggest it's seen more than that. But this old Dodge still stands strong in its classic blue-on-blue color scheme, with an automatic transmission and a healthy 360 volts 8 engine under the hood. According to the seller, the engine runs well, and while the transmission has a leaning front seal that will need addressing, it still holds its own. The car has been sitting for a long time, only started on occasion to keep things alive, and as a result, it's a bit of a time capsule. The previous owner removed the side glass panels and covered the openings, though the glass pieces are included with the car, giving the next owner the option to reinstall them or go a different route entirely, like fitting louvers. The driver's side door panel is in poor shape, but again, it's included and features the crucial top rail component that restorers often struggle to find. This Dodge was originally bought for the seller's teenage daughter, but plans changed, and now it's waiting for a new owner to pick up where things left off. A clean Florida title is in hand, and the seller emphasizes that only serious, reasonable offers will be considered for someone seeking a unique project or a foundation. For a muscle-era Restamod, this Aspen is a rare find with real potential. Number 14, elegant time capsule with low miles. This 1988 Buick Riviera Coupe 2D is being offered for $5,300 in Jacksonville, Florida, and with only 90,000 miles on the clock, it represents a well-preserved example of late 80s personal luxury. Finished in a classic red exterior over a beige interior, this Riviera stands out as a rare survivor, especially since it was inherited from a family member and has reportedly spent the last 2 decades tucked away in a garage, shielded from the elements. The seller says the car runs and drives well and has never been exposed to smoking or pets, preserving its original interior in excellent condition. This model is sometimes mistaken for the even rarer Buick Regal due to its shape and styling cues, but either way, it's a handsome and nostalgic ride. Mechanically, the car is sound, with the exception of the air conditioning, which only works intermittently, sometimes blowing cold, sometimes not. But that's the only issue noted, and for a car of this vintage that sat for so long, that's more than respectable if you're looking for a clean, garage-kept classic that doesn't need a full restoration and comes with some family history. This Riviera could be the ideal cruiser. It's ready to go to a new owner who'll appreciate its quiet charm and comfortable, plush ride. Number 15, big block muscle with project potential, offered at $2,800 or best offer. This 1980 Oldsmobile 98 Regency Sedan 4D is a unique mix of full-size comfort and raw V8 power. With only 64,000 miles showing and located in an unspecified location, this blue-on-blue classic features a Chevy 350 big block engine mated to an automatic transmission, along with a freshly cleaned quadrajet 4-barrel carburetor for that. Proper old-school roar, the car runs and drives, but there's a catch: the transmission behaves oddly. It shifts through all 4 gears just fine going forward, but reverse is another story. It won't engage smoothly, so you'll likely need to address the transmission before this car can fully hit the road again. Despite that, the suspension is described as smooth and solid, giving the car a comfortable ride even in its current condition. The seller considers it a fixer-upper, but not one that requires massive overhauls, just a few key mechanical fixes and some cosmetic attention. It's a perfect project for someone who wants a cruiser with character, power, and presence. Plus, the seller is open to trades and mentions interest in motorcycles, cars, or trucks. This car has been posted multiple times before, but due to moving twice, it's only now truly available. The title is ready, and the seller is finally prepared to let it go to someone who's ready to bring it back to life.